Oh, wind. Navia and his coffee.
それではホテルドゥボール特別料理対決開始。
カトラリーの準備も完了。
Should I increase the volume?
冷凍の時間。
She's cute. Oh, the fontaine music. Oh, yeah, she was in mondstadt. Oh, no, they're in fontaine. Oh, but hold on. I'm just here as a responsible. That's enough. Strange how there's 2 gun users in. Okay, Kinesa's here as well. Oh. Oh my god, Novelette's gonna love the little Saurian. Oh. Remuria? Remuria mentioned. I missed. This reminded me of how much I missed Fontaine. Ancient dragon relic. Huh. Oh, smugglers. This world quest was really goated. To find the truth of the world. Here we go. Please. What the heck? I know. Sorry. Defendant? He's on trial. Murder? Okay, what is going on in mondstadt? We know someone is gonna lose it. A formal meeting with the... Turning the world on its... What do you see on the other side? Is this a new world boss? Oh god. Novelette was stabbed? What is going on? What is going on? What? Bro, another trial, come on. We learned from Farina's case, come on. Stop! Why would they do that to me? Why would they do that to me? Why would they do that to me? Why? Why would they do that to me? Why? Let me see him. I know this. I'm. You guys. Permutation, thank you. Thank you. Why would they do that? One word. One word. They know. They know. They know. They know. They know. This is crazy. There's like so much happened. I'm gonna need to 1-5. Hang on. Yeah, who stabbed Novelette? Was it hang on.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Varessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Water seller.
Your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so
Escoffier.
excited to be here.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it
Nice
looks so much
fall
like a
down.
tail.
Yeah,
I'm
a
sure
lot of
he's
people
fine.
think
It's
that.
Novelette.
And considering how it looks,
Surely.
people even call Escoffier a
Demon chef. Oh my gosh, she's Gordon Ramsay.
Ah, okay, that seems a little
Genderman
extreme.
Gordon
Yeah,
Ramsay?
I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile.
Yeah.
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches
believe,
cooking as
you
a
know,
science. She even develops advanced
Genderman
mecha to use
Gordon
in her
Ramsay
cooking
was
process.
not on my
That's some
2025
dedication
Genshin
to her
bingo.
craft.
Of course. In Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavours. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Murder.
Then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then
Guys.
you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow.
It's
Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well-mannered most of the time. But
like
when it comes to
Gordon
food,
Ramsay. I
couldn't be more
can't.
strict. It's all
I
for good reason,
can't.
though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time
Marco
or
B-
cooking
oh my
skills
God.
can be capable of making a
Ooh.
good meal.
Erina. Oh my god,
That feels like a
Sora.
personal call
Good
out.
catch. Also
But seriously, though,
a
I'm telling
bit
you, I could
less
do something exactly like
suppressed.
Same
Zach,
here.
hello.
Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah,
Did she quit?
that's right. She even had to spend time in the fortress
What?
of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
What happened?
What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in Escoffier's story.
Oh, maybe she.
Treasured
What if
above
she
all. So be
came
sure
up
to
with
check
the
it out if you're
lunchbox
interested,
system?
travellers. You'll also be rewarded.
She
with
probably
extra
changed things for
essential
the
materials for
better.
Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a
Look at those
one-of-a-kind
cakes.
culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand,
Maybe she stabbed Novelette. I'm
also
crying.
make an appearance.
Special
No.
guest. Nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier.
Water with a
She
side
can
of
work
water.
Wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer.
Oh,
So
cooked.
we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
I know.
brings
The
us
heat,
to one of
her
her
heat and the. What is it
When
called?
Escoffier's elemental
What is it
skill or
called?
elemental burst hits an enemy,
I forgot
she
the
can
name.
reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more hydro and cryo characters in the party,
Yeah.
the greater the reduction.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god, new
so
Risley
it looks
Sport.
like the enemies here
Or,
aren't actually frozen. but the
cryo
resistance
Emily?
reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her
This
elemental skill or burst hits an enemy,
Seahorse.
the reduction takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a
safe
powerful support in
luck.
freeze teams.
True, but
Good for
Sophie's not
me.
just a
We knew that.
support.
Oh, Frida.
She can dish out damage as well. With an actual
Should I
dish.
pull her?
No way.
Yeah.
Why
And
not?
when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish out damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Freeze. They were. Like,
Thanks
you
to
remember
her talent,
when
she has
Ganyu was
another
the strongest
ability that
DPS?
really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa, I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so fun to check out in game.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Navia. A new 5-star polearm.
She will be
Symphonist
mine.
Of sense.
She
be
will be
featured on the
mine.
Weapon banner. Our new 4-star character Eva
She will be
also
mine.
enjoy a drop rate boost on the first
She
half
will be
banners.
mine.
No
But I don't have enough polls for her, but
I think
I'll
that's my
certainly
line, but I
try.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
How?
Who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Aoife first half, let's go!
All eyes are on me.
Is he gonna beat Nubilet? That's gonna be so funny.
Mighty Dragon
This is gonna be, please.
Magnificence.
Please let him meet Nubilet.
The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the Almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh wow! No way, bro! What? You little...
He stabbed Nubilet.
Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro! Huh?
I think-
Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it! Oh, wow! No way, bro! Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless! The Almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao's wisdom is wasted
Oh my god, PG, I'm crying!
No way, bro!
I'm actually gonna cry. That's so funny. But no, that truly is the character AI experience.
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Oh my god.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well,
Little birdie,
Kuku
oh my
is just that
god.
infectious.
Little birdie doesn't truly understand.
Travelers met Aoife
Little
in
body
the
just
previous
repeats
version,
stuff,
But since
I
we now
think.
have the chance to add him to our party,
There's a limited-
want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather Clan. In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments.
They're like
already,
besties,
like
right?
How he
Aoife
saved
and
Kukuku's
Ororon?
life, and now, of course, Kukuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically
Aoife's
a miracle
design has
worker.
grown on me.
I heard a how got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess. in
Wait!
theory, yeah, I don't see why
Nubilet
not.
needs to go to the
Plus,
vet?
if it was an emergency, Kukuku could help him
Wait!
get there in no
A minute.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather Clan is known for riding Kukasaurs, but this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kukuku appreciation.
Completely
zone
valid.
only,
He's a
alright?
dragon. He's a dragon.
But seriously,
Valid.
just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who
Bro.
haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you
He
chase
does
down
have
the evil
flesh.
dragons, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Eva do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced
Yeah,
with
Destiny the
aggressive
first
enemies, Aoife
one.
can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind
People were
current
like,
that
Auron
pulls
needs to
in
watch out.
strange enemies. Yeah, of course.
'Cause
as
Auron
Aoife's
is his
good
best
bro,
friend.
Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots.
What? What? What is this? Is my internet okay? Am I alive? Am I still live? Wait,
He should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Source,
Oh no, Bad
he can
Night.
use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage
Field Medic.
based on the total
Oh,
amount
that's
of
Sakura?
Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions.
Oh.
And characters that
Dude,
can
what is going on?
Percent, Aoife can consume
I'm
his own
watching on
food just to heal
YouTube
them.
because
Nice,
I wanted to
putting
avoid
those
this on
medical skills
Twitch.
to use. His kit seems
What?
really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku.
Hello, Dragon Blaster.
What
How
can I
are
say?
you?
He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6, the
Oh.
Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
I'm good. How are you?
I feel like
am
we faced something like this
very
before.
That's because this boss has the
hyped
same
for the new
origins as the Secret
Genshin
Source
patch.
Automaton configuration device from version 5.1.
After
Both
a
are
long
pieces
time.
of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Ancient
Okay,
ruins.
Jane, let's this is where we should wrap
We've
this
beaten
part up,
plenty
I
of
think,
these.
because travelers
I'm
can
sure it'll
search
be
for
fine.
their own answers
Well,
to
it'll be
this
fine in the
in-game.
overworld.
Now,
Not
let's
in
kick off
Abyss.
the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natland characters in Fontaine? Is it
Ooh, look at that art, you guys.
An
Looks like
amusement park
Risey found himself a
organized
new
by Nadia
dragon.
and Espina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natland
How old is
produce for the
Kinich?
event, but it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kinich and Risley to cross paths.
Oh yes, I can have banners.
Prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right?
I love this
I actually have a
art
few sneak
though.
peeks
Where's
to share,
Yuvalette?
so
Oh,
let's take a
in
look.
bed.
weird?
Stabbed.
Why is Ahau cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too
Did
proud
he
for that.
see?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Because of
ban.
Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Right.
Exactly. How
He's on your
made
village.
the journey all the way to Fontaine
He saw.
and happened to arrive just in time for the ban. Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Yuvalette's like, oh my god, that's so
no.
cute.
That can't end well. Well, what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey,
Oh my
check
god,
it
he's
out.
gonna start
Risley
saying law
managed to teach
things.
him one. Anyone want to get?
Fuck's sake, not now! Not now. This.
Just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, they didn't tell
Anyway,
us.
I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So does that
Wait.
mean Nervalette could like interpret for Kakuku?
Kakuku is a
to
dragon?
dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Oh, well,
Honestly,
Natlan.
I can't even picture it, but
Go
I
Twitch.
just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing
That'll be
we can
worse,
say that
I think,
beats the real
PG.
thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in game, and trust me,
That
there
bow.
are a lot of them.
Please tell me that bow has
Makes me
crit
laugh.
rate.
Now,
Or
on
damage.
to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable. They fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces, where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one, so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Is that okay?
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in
That's
visitors
cute.
and increase revenue.
And travelers
That's
can
cute.
also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits are Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's
Accommodation.
right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
It's cute.
And plus, once
It's
you get
cute.
down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Which does what?
No gems to save for your next pull.
What does it do?
Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry to keep you in suspense,
interesting.
travellers. In the second half of version 5.6,
Interesting.
we'll have returning event wishes for Kanichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the chronicled wish banner will be returning
No!
in 5.6.
No!
Travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your polls.
All right.
Okay, I was at like 70 something
Lot of
pity on the
info,
last
so
Chronicle
Let's
banner.
take our first break.
I'm gonna do a 10
Second
pull.
redemption code, travelers.
I want my Miko. Oh, you're pulling Kanichi. Oh, hang on. Why did I start dancing? I need to do the code. I have to see one Miko. Me for Miss Splitter. Here we
The
go.
Windbloom Festival, once a celebration of flowers,
Holy
now
shit, what's going
shrouded
on?
in unease. Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom?
For being too
And
beautiful.
is he friend or foe? What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time?
Oh,
The
God.
answers to these questions and more.
I love
in
how
the
Alice
version
always
5.6
resurfaces
Archon Quest.
during the summer. Archon Quest.
Nice voice.
Nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So, we finally make it back to Mondstadt and Albedo's
It's still the
on
old
trial.
one. Movie
I don't
trailer
know what to
time. They're trying to
think.
hide as much as they can. I think.
Something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Hello, Rage. How
I've
are
put together
you?
some information
I just
about
realized-
the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues.
Can I see Warka's
So,
picture?
Here's the deal.
Show him. Stop
Albedo's been
gatekeeping.
accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried
What?
in secret. The
What?
logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have
Hertha?
compelling evidence against Albedo. So the situation
I don't
is
trust those
serious.
NPCs.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth.
Oh, this is Herta. I
See some kind
did
of
not even know that her name was
Well,
Herta.
in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will
Yeah,
have
I
access
mean-
to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters.
We saw
to do
what
their own
happened
investigation
with
into the
Farina.
case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's
From the
deacon of the Church of
church?
Favonius, so he works with
He's a
Barbara, Rosaria,
judge?
and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the herald of Barbados, which
Oh,
is
that's
interesting
Beto.
because he's also friends with Venti.
Rage that was
Very
gabbling.
He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti,
Oh, they're both
the Dodo communication
twinks.
device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on
Oh.
the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster VARKA in
Yeah, look at they both look so similar.
manages to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold on.
No picture?
You just dropped
At least give
two
me
major names. VARKA has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, Daily Dahlia's gonna lose it.
Why Venti needs to get in touch with her?
Please!
Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
What is Diluc doing?
And now
I'm
there are
kidding.
even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map,
Why did I type join?
see that
Sorry,
a
I
lot
was
of
supposed to
our
type
old
Raffle.
friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
I was too distracted,
This
bitch.
is kind of emotional.
No, wait.
Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked on this whole journey. And now,
Did I say Razor?
this. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can.
Oh
but
god, these guys have
it won't
reached
be an easy
Mondstadt.
road. Alice can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first.
The game
And
before
defeat the king
the gate.
and queen on the chessboard.
I read that as the game before the game.
Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay. Then
Another
let's
trial.
take a look at what awaits them.
I know.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply.
We've had babysit her kids so many times. I think we deserve
some of the pieces on
some
the board can harm the king.
leniency.
Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial,
I think this is gonna be a
let me
weekly boss.
offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks.
Ayaka?
But freeze
Oh, it's Scorpia.
reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers. So, we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger.
Brothers and
Can't help but
mothers?
wonder if this is all some
Albedo,
terrible
Susbedo,
omen.
and Rhindaughter?
Yeah, but look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Teyvat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Technically, Albedo's having his
I
Anaxa
think we're
arc
gonna leave all that hard work
because he
to
wants
you
to get to
guys.
the truth of the
Alright,
world.
Okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame, Operation Damport Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive and defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles or maybe even bypass them entirely? Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple.
Yes,
What
have a
this
safe
event
luck,
really
Percy.
tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we
If
can
post
use
credits,
it to
okay,
test out
okay.
our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while
I
your
didn't-
opponent tries to break through your
I've been trying to
defenses,
listen.
your job is
I
to
didn't get
use your
one thing.
chosen
I'm gonna have to
offensive
play
lineup to
and
outmaneuver
figure it
their
out.
strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first or makes greater progress within the time limit wins.
Wow.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for coins? Haha, well, think again. Players will have the
Sora?
opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this
Da-
next event is called
ba-
Chronicle of
man
Shifting
wounds.
Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions
Damn.
and have tested out their skills in a variety of different
Permutation.
situations.
Why is
But
permutation supposed to be
maybe there's a
study?
character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example.
Permutation?
Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions.
For codes.
The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
All right, moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates.
Oh.
First, a new card skin will be added to the
Cute.
card shop, so check it out if you're interested. Travelers can also look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Ooh.
Nice. More food for the card sharks.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
So in
Elio,
addition
you
to
guys.
the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement, so the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right, and finally, the Ley Line Overflow event is returning in version 5.6, so don't
Yeah,
miss out.
I'm pretty
Right,
low
and
on books.
Let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side.
Collab?
travelers.
Bye.
Did I hear collab? Bro, please give me one glimpse of VARKA. Like from the back. Just from the back. Just let me see him from the back. Oh, till 28th. Oh.
Welcome back, travelers!
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Are they gonna make it easier?
Jump right into system optimizations.
Please make it
Some
easier.
travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the Brilliant Blessing details page a lot more intuitive.
Oh.
Which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
Oh, damn.
That would be nice. A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right? What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh,
nice.
let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars. All right, so this next update
Talent
addresses
and
another
constellation
common
staff.
problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers
Thank
to
you.
grasp the core information.
I know.
Of course,
Auto
travelers who
farm.
prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests.
Yeah.
So after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges
That is
are
useful.
important because that's how you get obsidian fragments,
Yes,
which you can
exchange.
use to unlock tribal secret
And
spaces,
boss
right?
material
It would be
exchange as well.
nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well.
Wow.
Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the
Yeah.
markers.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's
collab.
right. First, we have some exciting collaboration
Charlotte
news to share.
Tilbury?
Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury
What?
to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
What? That's crazy. Not fucking Charlotte Tilbury. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's gonna be so pretty. I'm so pissed. I know, and it's Mona themed. Destiny. They have really cute stuff already. I don't know. Oh, that's a sleep mask. A pouch. I think the products themselves are like the normal ones. It's just other stuff, like a sleep mask. I saw a pouch and a sleep mask.
But I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah, the album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You
Make
know
up
it.
your
beautiful.
destiny.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover
Lipstick.
more
I
of
know, right? Something glittery.
and to defeat the new boss on the
I know.
chessboard.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you all to meet.
Not too much
Escoffier.
FOMO.
It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships, new answers, and a whole lot of fun. Well, and with that, all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers.
Bye.
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 See ya.
I don't think there's gonna be a post credits. Was I wrong? No. Okay, safe. Song of the Welcome Moon. Oh, Destiny! I'm desperate to see VARKA. Desperate. Yeah, it was music. 5 days. I guess that's what, the new batch? There's too much going on. We're getting a Naxa next week. We're getting Zani. We're getting the new Genshin patch. We're most likely, we're getting the new Lads banner. We're getting the new Nikki patch. I'm crying. I know, right? Back to the imagine mondstadt Archon quest is crazy. I'm so glad. I told you guys, Genshin. Ugh. Escobar. Okay, so today we're just gonna be doing. We're doing a watch party because sadly I cannot stream for too long. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the Nikki watch party and Oblivion. I'm gonna have to mess with the settings first to see how it runs off stream without OBS. And maybe bring the graphics down. No Woover grind? No, I can't do it today. Can't do it today. Any already? Because I have to stream on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you for being here, you guys. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you manage to get some rest. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves.